we're going to be talking all things February reset, our goals that we achieved in January, and basically planning for this new month coming up. It's always good to have big goals for the entire year, but sometimes you gotta break those goals down into mini goals so you can achieve all the goals. If you're like me, I got a bunch of goals because I'm always everywhere like that. Sometimes it's easier and less overwhelming if you try to break the goals down into mini goals that you can achieve throughout the year. So then when it does hit December 31st, you've achieved everything you wanted to do in this new year. Let's get started with what we actually achieved in January. One of the biggest goals that we wanted to achieve in January was getting our content started. We wanted to start posting consistently on social media. What we meant by consistent for us, one time every day. We started posting on TikTok on January 1st and then on YouTube Shorts, and then we started doing YouTube videos on January 2nd. And our goal for YouTube was to post 2 videos twice a week, and we stayed consistent to that. All 31 days we stuck to that goal. It was kind of tough at times to come up with things to post, especially on TikTok, but we managed. My biggest recommendation if you want to just start posting is just post stuff. I'm definitely a perfectionist, and sometimes you just post stuff because you don't know what's going to do well, what's not going to do well, and if it doesn't do well, don't take that to heart because it's easy to do that. It's computer-based, like algorithms and stuff, so it's really not a reflection of you and your content sometimes. So just stay consistent with it and it will come. It's difficult, but take it month by month like we're doing. We do it week by week, sometimes day by day. The next thing we achieved in January was to sort out all of our graduation stuff. Before the end of the month, we had to order our cap and gown, apply for graduation, and plan out our graduation pictures. So the first thing we did was our graduation pictures. We got in contact with a photographer and we had pictures set up, and we're super excited to do that because we have never really had our pictures taken professionally, so that's going to be really exciting. So that's happening in March. The application for graduation was due the second week of January, like the second week of classes. All we had to do is just click apply for graduation. We didn't really have to do that much stuff, so that was done. We're waiting on our status. There's really no reason why we shouldn't be graduating. The third thing was to order our cap and gown. I did have a little bit of problems with that, but we did get it sorted out. The lady said when she was processing our order, it canceled it, so we had to go in and actually get it done. We had to go in person and order our cap and gown, so we couldn't do it online, which is annoying, but that happened a few days ago, and we actually got our stole, which is really cool, but we're still waiting on our cap and gown. Those are supposed to be coming in March. The next thing we wanted to do was be consistent with self-care. Face care was okay. For some reason, it's hard for me to stick to a skincare routine. That's probably something I'm gonna try to be more consistent on in February. I think we did do a little bit to a certain extent. I started Skincycling, and we've been keeping up with our hair care, doing our oil, doing our wash day routine. We kind of got some new Olaplex products, some Miel products. We've been kind of experimenting. We got this new native conditioner. I like it. I think it smells really good.
I think it does too.
I actually really do like it. So we kind of implemented some new products as well to like try those and see if we are feeling them or liking them. But pretty much I think our hair care, we were pretty set with like our routine and everything. I need my hair to grow. Like I feel like it's cute, like the length it is, it's giving cute New York chic type of hair. I want it to be a little bit more long because you know how people do like the cute hairstyles. Like I really want to do like braided ponytail hairstyle. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I really want to do that hairstyle. But if I try to do it now, my braid would literally be like this. It wouldn't be giving. I guess when I can do that hairstyle will be when I'm happy with my hair. And then our last goal that we achieved in January was figuring out our class schedule, since this is our last semester. If you guys checked out our week in our life video, there was a whole, we thought we had to go and we were like upset because we like online classes, but everything turned out okay and we didn't have to go in person, so we are online now. So we got all that pretty much taken care of. We're in like week 3 or 4, so that's been like settled for a while now. Now the next part of the video is we want to be talking about our goals for February. Looking back on January, we may not have accomplished every goal that I wanted to, like the skincare and some of the self-care things I didn't get to accomplish. It's not the end of the world. Like I can still try to conquer some of that stuff in January and add on some new goals. Our next new goal is to continue to be consistent with the content, but I think we want to try to bump it up a little bit. We started with posting once a day on our TikTok page, and now I think we want to post twice a day on TikTok. Just try to bump it up one more. I think when we do that, we want to try to do at least one talking video every day. I'm going to try to stay consistent to that goal. We're definitely going to stay consistent to the 2 times a day, but sometimes you just don't feel like talking. But I know that definitely gets the most engagement right now on TikTok. That's how people get to know you. Because you know, like if you're just watching somebody do aesthetic stuff, that's nice, but it's like, I don't know who you are.
Also, I'm too lazy to do all the aesthetic stuff.
I like watching aesthetics, the content.
Yeah, I'm just not making that.
Right. Also, like on our own personal channels, I'm gonna try to also post 2 times a day on my personal channel too.
If you're not following our TikToks, we're gonna put them somewhere on this page. We would really appreciate it if you go check out our pages. Our next goal for February is to start skin cycling. So I don't know if you guys have seen like on TikTok where they kind of talk about doing skin cycling, which is like you do a chemical exfoliant, retinol, and then 2 rest days, and then just keep repeating that cycle. And it's supposed to like get you like clear, smooth skin with like out dark spots and all of that. We were doing that a little bit, and then I stopped doing this. I want to get consistent with skin cycling. I didn't do it long enough to see results.
I'm actually going to be doing a skin cycling series on my TikTok, and then I think we're also going to be talking about skin cycling on our TikTok page too. So if you want to see our journey, the exfoliant we've been using is the Bliss exfoliant. The exfoliant we've been using is this brand called Burst, and they're both vegan and cruelty free. So if you guys are looking for a vegan and cruelty free exfoliant or retinol, those are 2 that I would recommend using because we want that glass skin.
I know for the summer with the beach photos and everything.
Yes, I'm drinking a smoothie. The next goal is to finish our books and or start new books and read twice a day for 15 minutes. So I can't just sit down and read a book because I'm thinking about everything.
For me, I don't like doing it twice a day for 15 minutes, so I may just read either for 15 minutes or not even set a timer.
This is the book. Don't judge me. I started reading this book in December. It's called Always in December by Emily Stone. It's a really good book. Actually, it's supposed to be like a Christmas book. It's like Christmas and then it went to April and then now it's September. So like, don't judge me for not finishing this entire book in December. This book is really good. Like if you think like in December how great it would be to be reading some type of Christmas book in like a cafe, this would be that type of book.
So the book I'm reading is this book called As Old as Time by Liz Braswell. Basically, it's just like a spin on the classic Beauty and the Beast that Belle's mom had cursed the beast instead of just that random fairy lady.
Yeah, whatever she was.
I mean, it's okay. I'm like really in the very beginning. Like I'm literally on page 124 out of like almost 500 pages. The beginning is very much like the story that we already know. So I'm kind of waiting for it to like get into some new stuff. The next book I want to read is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This will be the book that I am reading next after this Beauty and the Beast book.
Our next goal is to apply to graduate school programs. We've said this everywhere. We're actually in our last year, we're seniors. Now we have to move on to the next step. We've already narrowed down which ones we want to apply to. It's just like doing it. This next goal kind of has 2 parts to it. The next 2-parter is to get on some type of schedule both morning and night. We've been going to bed at like 3 in the morning, waking up at 3 p.m., which is like, girl, what? I've always been pretty okay with having a morning routine. Usually it's like the night routine that all goes out the window. The second part of the goal is to be more intentional about our day. That just kind of goes into planning your day. It kind of just changes your mindset and keeps you consistent. Intentional doesn't also have to be at 8:02 I'm gonna, like just having like a list of things that you want to get done to the day. If you don't have a list of stuff you want to do, most of the time you're just not going to do anything.
Being intentional kind of reminds you why you're doing these things, so it's not like you're just going through the motion of doing things. You're kind of reminding yourself what your end goals are and how obviously doing these things are going to help you get to your end goals. Now we're going to get into how we're going to plan for February to help us be intentional with our goals and help us to achieve our goals. So we do this thing called time blocking. Basically, you block out different times for things that you're gonna be doing in a day. It doesn't have to be as down to the minutes and stuff as our time block is, but you can definitely do between 8 and 10. I wanna work out, I wanna drink a glass of water, and I want to have listened to a podcast in between that time. You can do that for the morning routine and night routine. Something else that we're using which helps us plan our content is Notion. You can use it to plan other things as well. It's kind of like a database website online. They have like different templates and things that you can use. We use ours for content, so we have a content calendar, our analytics, where we put our YouTube ideas, YouTube short ideas, and TikTok ideas are assignments, like who's gonna do what between the two of us. You can link the different databases to other ones to help you kind of be a little bit more organized.
Another thing that we use to plan our content is this content calendar. This kind of goes hand in hand with Notion. I don't like having scratch things out, it bothers me, so I'd like to plan on Notion and then write it out the final copy on here. And it also comes with a habit tracker, which is good because I like to check off my habit for today, so it makes me more likely to do it and like stay consistent with it. We don't really write when we're filming stuff, it kind of just is like when we're posting stuff,
because it can get a little bit blurry on Notion because we have like so much stuff we're doing in a day with like our content, so it helps us see if we do have like a final video for each day. Another way we help to plan our goals and basically things that we're doing in the day are our planners. This is just a standard planner that I got from Amazon. It's blank, you just fill in the dates, and this also has a habit tracker. If I have my own habits that are separate from Brittany's, I can just put mine here. They have weekly goals, to-do lists, weekly focus. That kind of helps you be more intentional with your week, what you want to focus on this week, what you want to achieve, and this kind of helps you break down your monthly goals down into weekly goals and even daily goals to kind of help you manage and be able to achieve your goals easier.
So that was the end of our February reset and talking about our February goals. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video.
And we will see you on Friday for a brand new video.
Bye!
Bye.